Today we're checking out the Remington 870, the world's most popular pump-action 12-gauge shotgun, because we played with a nice 12-gauge pump-action shotgun in Counter-Strike Source. So we're trying to see what it's like in real life compared to what it's like in the game. First thing we need to talk about is ammunition. Shotguns have a wide variety of ammunition. They're a very versatile weapon, really, and I don't think that's ever clearly shown in any video game or movie or any other type of entertainment that features shotguns. So I tested out 3 different kinds of ammunition. The first is bird shot, which is extremely common, bird or target shot, and that's probably what most people think of when they think of shotguns, because that's a bunch of little pellets, and that gives you the widest spread and the best chance of hitting your target. So it's good for fast-moving things that are relatively small, like birds or what's called sporting clays or clay pigeons. The next type of ammunition that I tried out was slug. And a slug is essentially just a 12-gauge barrel-sized bullet. It's commonly used for hunting. Some people use it for self-defense, but it's essentially a big bullet. And so you need to be a lot more accurate with a slug than you do with birdshot, but it has a lot more stopping power. And the third type of ammunition that I tested out for you guys is a self-defense ammunition, which is relatively new, but very popular for self-defense or tactical situations, like what you would see in Counter-Strike, what would be used in a real-life version of Counter-Strike. And so I tested out the Winchester PDX-1, which is 3 pellets of buckshot, which is like birdshot but a bit bigger, and 1 slug. So it gives you sort of the stopping power of the slug, but with the spread of a buckshot or birdshot. That is what's more commonly used for self-defense or tactical situations these days. Now, even with birdshot, you're not going to get spread like you would see in, an action movie or something, where one guy shoots and he takes out 5 different guys from across the room. It's just not realistic. But surprisingly, in this game, as you can see here, the spread on these 2 shots is not that much greater than what you'd see in real life, what you see in the videos that I took. And I think Counter-Strike deserves some credit for being somewhat realistic on that point. And of course, the Remington 870 is the most popular pump-action shotgun in the world for a reason. It's a great gun, super reliable. You can transform it into pretty much anything you want, for any function you want. Any form of hunting, really. What I use it for mostly is clay shooting, sport shooting, trap, skeet, things like that. And then as well for home defense. It's a great home defense gun, especially for someone who's sort of not a great shot or is just starting out and wants to get used to learning how to shoot. But the 870 is really top-notch. It's a great weapon, and I would recommend it for pretty much anyone out there. The only thing I would say is that you need to make sure that you get good ammunition to go with it, because as you can see here, I had some trouble with some cheap bird shot that I picked up that wasn't ejecting properly. Everything else, the gun functioned perfectly well. This bird shot was not great, and so make sure you pick up good American-made ammunition.